And I would call Dana. I'll call Dana right now, Dana Bartel. I go, Dana, let's spade a spade, Dana.
Why is it $16 million for 4 years?
Why is it, and why are they selling? Why do they want out?
Why do they just hate making money every
Why
year?
do they hate this marina so much, Dana? Did one of their children die?
She's like, Jesus.
That's what I want to hear. What I want to hear is this. Well, they loved it, but here's what happened. Their son fell in. They were watching the Tucker Putin interview, and he died, and they just feel like it's a bit. And then I go, okay, good. Here's what real estate needs to be really attractive, a personal tragedy. Yeah. A personal tragedy alleviates it, because then you understand why they're leaving.
Yeah. Tell me something. Tim's here. Remember, I am dog shit on a shoe. Tim has sold out shows in Boston and fucking...
Not Friday night.
Not.
So you come the late show Friday.
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy.
Go Friday night.
Yeah, you go late show Friday night.
Yeah,
It is not,
get
you
there.
will get a seat.
You'll get
3
there.
shows are sold, but one of them is not. So.
And then you have one at the...
Foxwoods
Casino.
Come and be a winner. Come and be a winner. I love when they start using the word testament.
Yeah.
That's what they use in the Hamptons. You're like, this is a perfect testament.
I'm getting fucking lied to.
Yeah.
Yeah, here comes the bullshit from a retard.
It's a perfect testament.
Yeah. Cool, I can't wait.
Who goes to the Hamptons, Tim?
Do you know the Israel-Palestine conflict? Half of that. The one that's doing better. If Israel-Palestine was the Super Bowl right now, the team that's up, can we say that? The team that's up currently.
It's 17.
In the numbers. The team that's putting up impressive numbers.
It's 21-17 at the half.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying they're putting up impressive numbers. They like the Hamptons and Wasps, but the Wasps are being driven up to the Hudson Valley where they can drink things out of pewter cups, those old George Washington inns. Like the Wasps are being driven north.
I like Hudson.
Hudson's great.
Hudson's really good.
Hudson's great.
And it's always like I thought
the
it was
Wasps are going north.
They
know something. The Wasps know, so you kind of follow the Wasps.
I need
into the valleys.
I need to see a tin fish from their son. One of their sons didn't die of a fucking Vicodin addiction in a parking lot of his hockey team.
What's good about a Wasp is if their kid dies of a heroin overdose, you will never see a picture in their home. They move on.
Yeah.
You will never see it. If an Irish or Italian kid, you'll hear about him for years.
Yeah.
You know, the Wasp will never speak about it.
He's gone.
And his name will be like Davis.
Yeah.
And they'll go, Davis had his struggles.
Davis.
He had his
Wheaton.
struggles.
He always did. He was a troubled child on the lacrosse team. But this place, I mean, a good, Genji rug right off the road. But this place it's rough. I mean, the floors look like a fucking golden.
It's rough. There's people, as Sam Talon, who has a great joke, he says, I love Airbnbs because he goes, I want to stay in a room that somebody died of an overdose in. This is that.
This
needs a full reno that's probably, $2 million.
This one here is like, it's $20 million. It's done right. Gay designer in New York has to be 100%.
100%.
Everything's puffed out to the max. The color pick is right.
Is that like a longhorn chandelier in the kitchen? What was that thing?
It's style blending.
Yeah.
That's an oxbow. No, what are they?
Yeah.
No, they call it an oxbow. Oxbow.
That's people. Let me tell you what that fixture is. If you go back to that fixture, that's people that go, you know what? Those are people who see the Texas Rangers lassoing the Mexicans at the border and go, let's be honest. Okay.
Maybe. You just never know.
Yeah, they go, the law is the law.
Yeah.
That's a house where you go, the law is the law.
And
you get the New York Times at that house, but you go, you know what? The law is the law.
And it's so much so they have the scales back there to remember. The law is the law.
The law is the law.
This is one of the worst ones. When they do this, the high contrast fitments versus the wood, it makes it look like a stable or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't touch a kitchen if you live in this. Like this.
They send
the help.
They send an El Salvadorian woman in there.
Yeah.
To work, and then she will bring the food out. No one in the Hamptons has gone near a kitchen.
I was gonna say, I bet they wouldn't even go in the room.
This is to go in and take a Percocet out of a bottle that's in your refrigerator, slip one, take hit it with a glass of wine,
right,
and then
piss in the fork drawer.
Yeah, and then be like, Josefina, hi Josefina, dinner's at 5 tonight. We're doing early. It's early tonight. You know it's early, right? Okay.
Yeah, I know,
yes,
Mrs.
Miss.
I know, Mrs. Davis.
Yeah.
Davis is not coming back.
Yes.
Your son Davis not coming back. I know you don't care either way.
We is not coming back, but we make his favorite soup tonight for you.
We put his bowl outside his table that he used to sit at when he was a hockey third string
These people
player.
don't care about their children. Well, look at go to that.
Yeah.
Go to the backyard. It's full plantation. That's a full plantation.
It's fantastic.
That is a full Southern Robert E. Lee plantation. Yeah.
But who doesn't want to sit on the boss?
That is a war of northern aggression house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Hamptons,
In
where
the
it got real nasty out there.
Yeah.
Fields are cut right. You got some ticks out there.
Oh, real ticks.
Yeah, I got
Your wife gets Lyme, but that's good.
Right,
They
that's
want the
good.
wife to have Lyme. It gives her something to do.
Yeah, look, yeah.
A hedge fund wife needs Lyme disease.
Headaches.
It focuses her.
Yeah.
She has all these appointments now. She goes to witch doctors half the year. You send her on a retreat to Morocco. She dresses in a burqa for a week. Whatever will cure this Lyme so I can go fuck a 24-year-old Asian in Tribeca.
Get the fuck away from me so you can try to find what's that disease that's not Lyme disease that they can't figure. No,
Yeah.
not the other one. It's just like you go figure out how to fix
By
lupus
the way,
with
every
avocados.
single woman I grew up with had lupus for a month.
Yeah.
They all could convince themselves they had lupus
Because
for
they
a
were
month.
getting their back blown out on this lawn over here for like 4.5 hours. They didn't want to talk about it. Like hair sweating
My
sex
mother
session.
used to tell people that. She's like, I think I have lupus.
Yeah, I'll take the
Yeah.
Mulhauser chair. I'll take the table. I'll take the buffet
No,
on the
this
wall.
is a house where you show someone this, you got to apologize for every room.
Yeah.
You go, I'm sorry about this. You go into the kitchen, you go, I'm also sorry about this.
It's
Unfinished base. Yeah, there's nothing to do there.
You could rent it out to movie.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow, look,
What is that?
hardwood's underneath.
Oh, that's the sales. There's the photo. That's going to sell it.
Oh,
That's going to sell it. This guy's ring? I mean,
Yeah.
what?
This guy's
What the fuck?
little married ham hock right there.
What real estate agent allowed that photo in the fucking photo?
Right, Mr. Iannazi's gonna knock the wind out of
just go and rip the carpets up like a lunatic.
Opinion.
This house right now sells. It's listed at $599. This sells under $5. That's an under $5 house.
As you're saying that,
It's an under $5.
there's a fucking Italian girl with like a hip Italian girl with black frame glasses, kind of emo.
Yeah.
She watches Vanderpump Rules.
She's in.
Yeah.
She'll do this.
She's in an Audi Q5 right now.
This
sprinting.
is a $499 list price, sells at $475.
Yep.
It's a pretty. Here's the thing: the nature around there is probably really nice, but the actual neighborhood looks kind of like a dump.
You get your nose chewed off by a fucking dreadlock loaded.
This is
weed
where
clipper.
biker gangs retire. You know what I mean? No.
This is the building in Terminator 2 where they went and got the guns from the
Right.
friend. You know, like in the picnic table,
Yeah.
there's carved "No Fate" in one of the tables.
this is
right?
like they scouted this for the Devil's Rejects. Like Rob Zombie went out here.
Is this house good?
No,
Are you 4 feet tall?
Yeah.
Here's the thing: curb appeal matters. I have never seen that is a shed.
It's a half of a house.
It's a shed.
Yeah, it does look like a fucked up cape that
The
was built by-
backyard's not that bad, but the front of it is terrible.
It looks like Brad Pitt's house he built for people after Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah.
This looks like someone if they had both eyes on the side of their face. Like they had their eye, nose, mouth, and then all over here was just forehead.
Well, it's a getaway house. This is not a house. This is a house you go to when things fall apart. This is right after you've pushed your wife down the stairs. You go here for a week to try to figure out what you're going to do.
Let the cops cool off and you look out the blinds.
And look at that room. Go to that room. What is the potential use for that room?
Yeah.
You crawl in and then grab a book and read it laying down.
Yeah, well, you know when you shake and sleep with sweat underneath like a Star Wars fucking bedspread or something like that.
This is like crazy.
Light the fire, the real estate agent said, for ambiance.
Light the fire. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
There's a
What the fuck
polyamorous
is-
Muslim man. That's great. That's who owns the house, by the way.
There's cameras in the eyes.
This is a guy that went to fight in Gaza right now. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also if you live in that house, people think something's going on with you.
Yeah, you're
Like-
that guy.
They can pull into.
Right, or they knock on the door and ask for coffee.
You're right. And then you're a fucking, hope to
Yeah.
God you're a fucking swinger.
I had a friend that lived in the West End of Long Beach on Long Island. They thought their house was like a bar because it was right next to a bar. And you drunks used to knock on at 3.
No.
Knock on the door at 3 a.m. and be like, "Let's go, let's go." My friend would have to open and go, "This is a private fucking house." You'd get in fist fights and stuff. So yeah, this is you're gonna get like.
goddamn thing.
How about that guy that does Tarek, or what's his name in Orange County, him and his chick.
Oh, the gun guy.
Yeah, Tarek El Moussa or whatever.
Yes.
He's like a guy who just came out that he used to kill people. He's like flips houses. He does like, and it just came out. He was in like a gang as a child.
Where?
He's like, yeah, in like Orange County or something. I don't know.
Really?
But it was hilarious. Like it just came out. That he was
Looking
like,
at him and saying I was in a gang.
yeah,
and
it's just
people.
yeah, it's just
Like,
kind of hilarious.
Were you? Yeah.
It's just funny. That's his new brand.
And his poor wife. Didn't he pull a gun out on his wife during an open house or something?
I mean, you know what?
He flashed a gun during an open house. He was like, "You come out here, bitch, I'll blow half your head off." Which I do believe. Again, if he's that crazy.
Open houses are stressful. Open houses are stressful, and sometimes people get in your way, and sometimes they're your wife.
No, he's very
No,
alive.
he's a real estate investor.
You know, the gangster from Southern California.
Yeah.
What you always think
He
of
was
when you
in the
think
Crips.
Yeah.
That wasn't
This
him and
killer.
Brian Callen, was it?
Yeah, he was in the gang. Yeah, him and
No, hold on.
him and Tony Hawk were in the gang together.
Is he standing with Brian Callen?
No, it's Julian Edelman.
Watched enough of that show to know who G Flip is.
Yeah, the non-binary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Christelle's Australian
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. You guys like watching? You watch the flipping
G-flip.
flipping
That show.
flipping sunset,
Selling stuff.
selling sunset, which
The
is
houses, by the way, are dumps.
They're
If you
dumps.
if you drive by them in LA, they're just concrete things that are wedged into a dirt hill.
Yes.
The pool is the
Thank you.
size of a postage stamp. It's disgusting. But the way they do like the drone shots and everything, you think, oh my God, this is the nicest place. It looks green. LA's brown.
Yeah.
It's not green at all.
No, it's ratty.
You can't just put 2 horses in your garage.
Yeah, 10,000 a
and
month.
Think you've done it.
Yeah, they're gonna
this
die.
Is not it.
Yeah, they're gonna catch fucking
Just gonna
diabetes.
have a dead horse.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you ever. My dad had a. We had to put a horse
This
down.
is
one
a
time.
guy that buys this. Somehow, all 4 of his children are severely autistic.
Yeah,
You know?
he thinks he's doing them a favor by
Yeah.
putting the red X's all
But
over.
what he's going to do is just lock them in these cages. This guy built his house. He made a dirt ranch in the back of it that nobody wants. And these 4 horse, like dwarf horses. Then the bitch selling the house goes, I'm actually taking the dwarf horses. So you just have a patch of dirt in the back of your house.
Oh, cool.
Because this rich bitch goes, I need the dwarf horses
Right.
for my therapy or whatever she's
Right.
doing. So now you just have a house. And all the realtors text my friend and go, do the horses come with the thing? He goes, no, she's taking them. So now you just have you have a litter box in the back of your house.
Yeah.
You have to go purchase dwarf horses to put on the thing.
How much does she want for it?
6.
So she wants $6 million. You're talking to a woman who's asking for
Yeah.
$6 million for a dirt patch with a
Yeah.
mouthful of horse cum.
That's right.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'll come back when you're when you dry out. I can't take anybody trying to sell me a business, or if you're not telling me the wood in the windows and I'm getting promised shit, I just start flipping out.
Don't you want to buy a half-finished business? Now?
Yeah, I love vineyards with grapes that look like they're growing on fucking fentanyl. Like, oh, you're gonna grow. There was one on here. There's a vineyard. They're selling me 10 to 12,000 bottles. I'm like 10 to 12,000 of piss wine that
Yeah.
you couldn't wholesale for $4 a bottle to
Yeah.
wedding venues for the poor. You couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't deliver them to Buffalo, New York for a wedding.
Yeah. Migrants would spit this wine out at each other
Yeah.
if you gave it to them for free for coping. They had this on the market for $65 million. This guy drives white chariots to town,
Right.
a couple towns over for me.
Right.
He built this thing, and believe it or not, if you take the reality that there's a grown man standing in a Batman costume trying to
Right.
sell you a $65 million piece of property, and who gives a the build of the stonework is actually, like, everything is hard to do, but the guy is a complete maniac.
Right.
He looks like Stephen Hawking upright.
This is one of those things that you own, and you own it, and it's not for anything else. You know what I mean?
You're castle man.
This is it. This is what you live in. I don't understand unless you wanted to open up a magic castle, like another magic club.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was some type of retreat, like, I don't know what this would be for. No one would want that. You have to immediately make it into a business, and I don't know what. I don't know what you could do, but it has to involve birthday parties.
For,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
grown LARPing.
for grown men.
Yeah. For
It's the same people that are trying to go to the diaper spa in New Hampshire. They're trying to open up.
Yeah.
The people that have diaper fetishes, they're going to have birthdays here.
furries.
Yeah, this is a catering hall for people who are on a watch list. That's the only thing that it could be. It's a
Furries are
catering
broke.
hall.
Furries and wizards, modern day wizards that work at H&M are broke.
This is a no.
This is everybody's grandpa fucked a whore.
This is everybody hates the person who owns this house. Dude, this is fucking crazy.
This is third time around gonorrhea. Wow, they painted the
Yeah.
ends of the firewood.
No, this is you don't even walk into this house.
No, this house smells like discharge.
Yeah, this is a bad move. This is a brothel.
Yeah,
this is a brothel. Yeah, this is an episode of Reno 911. This is not a real home. Nobody should be living in this home. No, this is crazy.
If you've ever wanted to fuck a 212-pound
disgusting.
hairdresser for how much is it to fuck a 212-pound a good hairdresser?
Yeah.
This
is like a fat Greek woman lives there, and she thinks it's all adorable.
Yeah.
She has like a bedazzled iPhone case. She's 275 pounds. Every photo of her is from a 90-degree angle like this.
She's clacking on her phone with her nails.
No,
there's a white Range Rover Velar.
She tried to get into Satanism, but they kicked her out.
She ate all
local satanic temples. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You keep eating all the shit when you get here.
They kicked her out of the Black Mass. You know.
Gee, can we have the mask back, please?
Yeah.
I saw you running out.
No, I mean, this is call the cops, call the feds, call anyone, call everyone.
Yeah. Get her. Be your own daddy.
Be your own daddy. Make your own sugar. I mean, yeah, it's a whore's house.
Yeah. I'm glad
my daughter's a whore and she wants to live here. Can you imagine if your daughter lived in a house with a poster that said, "Be your own daddy, make your own sugar"?
Yeah.
I mean, you should be put in jail. If you raise someone to buy this home, you should go to jail.
This is Tony Podesta's daughter's house. It's
no, exactly. Tony Podesta's like, my daughter's a real free spirit.
I love it.
I love it.
Barbie doll.
No, this is disgusting.
Yeah, I know. Then the placement of it tells me she did it. There's no mathematics. Yeah, good for you.
Wait, we're right. What is that?
That's a salon. Hairdressers buy old salon gear.
Yeah, so she's trying to cut people's hair.
Fun.
Come and get in a regular shit kitchen.
Yeah, just an old.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we're gonna not
just a regular shit kitchen. She's like, I can put dominoes on that counter.
I don't cook, honey.
I don't cook, honey. We eat Papa John's 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
I love that. Somehow this.
It's like the woodsman married the whore.
I know. She's like, this is his room.
Yeah, he can have the fucking obese diabetes couches.
Well, it makes sense. This is like an obese woman who's married to like a gay, weird pillhead. And who's like an outdoorsman, and this is his part of the house.
He gets the stuffed snow fox.
Yeah, this is his part of the house.
It's creepy, Ron.
She goes, this is where my father, who is also my husband, lives.
And then she, on this couch, a 78-year-old, 4.5-inch red gets sucked for a credit card bill.
And he just watches Fox News all day, and he's just angry at his daughter. Like,
what now? she's wrapping her white Jeep Wrangler.
I mean, look at this is.
He's a Bond villain.
What is the description of this?
Cozy, charming.
Yeah, right.
Dream house.
Your dream house has room for all your friends and fun activities. That should be in quotes.
7 bedrooms.
And 4 bathrooms in historic downtown Hudson. Can easily be converted to stately single-family residence. Oh, it isn't right now? Currently use is licensed Airbnb. Ugh.
Licensed. That's interesting they have a license for it. I didn't know you knew that. Duplex with Ken's apartment ready to go in the back.
Yeah,
that's Ken's apartment.
Well,
we had it all wrong. It was Ken. Oh, greeted by gorgeous pink staircase. Yeah. Relax in the hot tub or swimming pool. Or you can fucking drown in it with pills. You can do whatever you want.
Relax. And by relax, we mean take copious amounts of drugs and alcohol.
And then maybe put the fucking hot tub cover on while you're in it.
This is completely insane.